I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed.
You've been around comic book movies. You've done a couple before, but this is the first one you're headlining. Why now? Why Bloodshot?
Great question. You're right. It's only the second pre-existing character I've ever played. The diehard fans of Valiant comic books know why it's been awarded a New York Times bestseller. The story is compelling in a way that is fresh in the superhero genre. It's such a fresh take on the superhero genre that it doesn't even qualify with our normal concept of superheroes. Superheroes are usually from a planet of superheroes, or they wake up with some altruistic desire to save the world. That's not Ray Garrison. Ray Garrison is living in a world, like an imperfect world. Not just a flawed character, but an imperfect world. What is his heroism at the end of the day? It's simply trying to break free from outside manipulation and control.
How did playing him push you in a way that was different from playing like a Dom Toretto or a Riddick?
Those characters, both Dom Toretto and Riddick, we all appreciate that he's 3 steps ahead of everyone. This is not the case with Ray Garrison. He's the last to know anything. He is so in the dark. He can't even understand what's real and what's not real. He doesn't even know who's manipulating him. He doesn't even know that he is being manipulated. He's just going through a daily form of torture in that he's reliving the most horrific moment of his life every single day. And what we learn is what it's in service of. But isn't that tragic to be motivated to kill, all by pulling the heartstrings and breaking your heart every single second? That makes for a very vulnerable character. One of the things that was so interesting about playing the character, or first reading the script, was this kind of unique composition of a character that both evokes fear because of how formidable he is, but equally evokes empathy because of how vulnerable he is. There are moments when you go, the wish fulfillment is fun and exciting and rewarding, but you go through this movie and you start feeling so much for this character. You're so empathetic, and that's not normal. You're not going to superhero movies feeling empathy for them. But that's exactly what happens with Ray Garrison. Does it play with post-traumatic stress? Of course. Does it ask the question, are our soldiers sometimes overlooked and discarded? Does every soldier come home hoping that someone loves them? Hoping that someone recognizes their sacrifices? Of course. There's real themes that are maybe not the most popular themes to talk about in society, and they live in this film. And the testament to this film is that it's such an enjoyable experience while giving you something to reflect on when you leave the theater.
Like the sound of this video? All of our music was licensed from Soundstripe, a subscription-based royalty-free music library for filmmakers, podcasters, YouTubers, and more. Soundstripe. Keep creating.